God gave me a message yesterday, and I know it will change your life. I'm about to expose demonic secrets and the reason behind your problem. So you say, look at that woman, how she's dressing. Oh gosh, she let herself down. Look at the thief. All of a sudden, whatever weakness you have, even you stopped it and overcome it, you just open a door for that temptation to come back into your life. Let it be fornication, masturbation, sexual sins, temptation that you used to struggle with. It will come back to your life. You will find yourself back to the same sin and temptation you have been struggling with, not knowing what is the root of that. You judge someone else, ending up falling into the same temptation. Sin is sin, all fall into one. There is no difference between sin. In the eyes of a man, there is difference between sin. In the eyes of God, there is no difference between sin. When we break one, we break it all. Someone can lie, someone murder. They all stand in the same line in the eyes of God. So you say, watch that person, they let themselves down. Even though you are motivated to go to the gym and you know in your heart you will never let yourself down, you will find yourself unmotivated, and the judgment you make will come back to you. What's the law in that? Do not judge, so you shall not be judged. What's judgment? A form of opinion and decision on someone. Jesus left us with a parable. Remember the unmerciful servant and the king? The servant begged the king to be released, and the king showed him mercy. But when the king released the servant, the same servant went away. When his servant begged him for mercy and forgiveness, he showed no mercy. When the king heard it, he captured him and cast him into prison to be tormented. Likewise, God will do the same. The same thing God saved you from, you will go back to. There are things God delivers us from. When we are judging someone, all that God has released us from come back to us. The door that was completely closed, the same door, will open back again. Okay, let's go deeper. There are gospel singers, stars, has been great. But from the moment they pass judgment on each other, look at them, they are going worldly, they are singing worldly. They themselves will end up finding themselves in the world, and you will never hear from them. Preachers, prophets, everyone's in it. There is nothing too great or too small. Okay, let's go deeper. Satan seeks who he may devour, right? The moment you speak that word, he got you. He's waiting for your mistake. Just one word. The us and demons are so persistent. If you are doing good, all they are waiting on just for you just to make a small mistake. And they got you. Okay, listen to this. They are speaking words, whispering words. When your word match up with their word, that's a covenant. Barrenness, witchcraft, setback, all the negative things that happen to you. The one that is responsible for such things to come into your life, it's called familiar spirits. They're sending confusing voices into your environment. Nothing can stop these demons. They will keep someone in the mindset non-stop. What is really mental health? The demon in the person is mental health. The demon itself in them. It's not a condition, it's a spirit. You pray for the person and it will leave. That's it. These people, they don't know they are leaving. The mental health is a demon that living in them become a condition. You're saying, you're a madman, you're mad. Be careful, you will find yourself in a similar situation. It will come back to you. So there is two ways of speaking. One can say she really needs to work on herself because she really let herself down. Or you can say, look at her. She's really big. She's really let herself down. I'm telling you, even you saying this will never happen to me. Sooner or later, it will happen to you and you will let yourself down. The same thing will come back to you. That's a judgment. You see, Miriam and Aaron speak about Moses. Miriam speak in a bad way. Aaron speak in good way. Only one of them for leprosy. We are perished because of lack of knowledge, lack of reading the Bible, lack of understanding. How do you expect God not to judge you when you judge others? How do you expect God to forgive you when you hold offense? How do you expect God to show mercy when you yourself are unmerciful? You see, sooner or later, whatever you do, it will come back to you.